Computer. Instance log supplemental. Okay, so I've been thinking, and the sun's been up for a little bit, and I did a little bit more work around here, but, oh, actually a lot of bit of work if I remember correctly. None of this was here, so got sidetracked, and I started thinking, why I don't need to fly this back to the base. I'm able to get all that weight in here, too much weight. I got it down to like, I don't know, 10,000 of each ingots, and I can move. So right now I can move, but I was like, wait a minute. I went through a lot of trouble to get this thing to fly all the way, you know, to the base and back here, when I can just unload it here. And then go out, well, I don't know, there's not a lot of room here to turn around, but I was thinking maybe I should build some kind of rotating, tear out this floor. Well, I don't know, man, because I went down. God damn it, I forget what I went down below and piped it in. See, right there, and dug a trench. Got an access hatch right over here. Damn, you know, I get so sidetracked, I forget, and I got a little place to charge. And look, I went back and got ice in this little guy, so I just zipped back a few times, filled it up. It has a cargo here, and actually the cockpit cargo is huge. So I almost didn't catch that. I thought I was filling these little guys, and then I was like, wait a minute. So I brought back a ton of ice. Well, I don't know how much really, a ton. And those are just now starting to charge up over there. Over here I have a couple of oxygen generators, and storage tanks are doing good. Those fill up pretty quick. Those guys a little longer. So I was thinking maybe this is just to go through the gate. So, I don't think I could rotate that thing in here, can I? I mean, I guess as of right now, it might be able to spin. No, not really. It can't spin like that because the rear end, it depends on where the spinning part would be. If it was right there, maybe back here, right about here would be a spinning thing, but that'd be kind of hard to do, and rotors have problems. So if I had a floor that was like roundish, that could maybe come up and rotate around. Maybe it's a square that comes up. It's just not enough room here for that. But so I could fly out once it's empty, because evidently with it too much weight and not enough lift and all that, and I've upgraded the shit out of it, and it still wouldn't fly with all that mass. So, but it will right now. So I can run ore back and forth, but I have that giant hauler back at the base. Remember the giant hauler that I used to go to, not the lake, where am I at here? The storage one, where the original crash site is at. And wait a minute. Oh, that antenna freaked me out for a second. And the monster bush is moving. I saw your shadow move, you little bastard. Anyway, I could bring that, I could extend this out and make a landing bay here. I think I could I don't mind that tree, but I could bump that out of the way pretty easy. I can't bump this guy yet, so I'm going to have to grind some of that cliff away just so it doesn't have anything to latch onto. Latching bastard, it freaks me out, that bush. So yeah, I could go out, come back in, and go back to the moon with the worm, because that is a large cargo fitting through there. So that's, if nothing else, well, I could have really made it more simple if I was doing that. You know, I didn't think of that because there was nothing here. I didn't even think of it. I could totally bring ore here to the ore processing plant now, and oh, by the way, I did hit the ceiling, so I don't lock the gears. I have a control to unlock and lock the connector. You know, besides turning it off. Because if the last thing you do is unlatch those landing gear, but you hit the ceiling. You actually hear it hit the ceiling. So I'm lucky I didn't, you know, destroy anything. And I was like, I was like, son of a bitch. Can you imagine if the nose would have been under the door? It would have tipped up, and it's been horrendous. So I gotta really be cool. So yeah, let's see here. So if I was to simplify this thing, I mean, I didn't need, well, I actually did need to go long, didn't I? Because I have to have atmospheric engines to get out and turn around. But empty, it doesn't take much. And I still don't know why I slooged right out here to the door. I'm not really sure why that happened. Well, you know what? I meant to test it with the Happy Cricket. I wanted to just jet through, real slow and see where I came out. I was able to angle a bit, and I didn't really hit it, but I had more speed coming out than I went in, I think, if I remember correctly. Hell, I took 3 freaking trips, I should remember. So yeah, I don't really need this son of a bitch to fly back to the base. What I'll do is load it up all over here, process it here, although I do have reactors and shit over there, but I plan on doing planet mining also. So I'll plan on doing that because, I might, if I'm going to build something like this again somewhere, not necessarily a gate thing, but I don't know, there's a lot of shit to mine. Like I wanted to build a ship that I could land on the ice because the grinders are facing downward. Not the grinders, but the drills. So you just land on it and it munches the shit out of it. And I'm looking into giant drill bits. So I'm looking at that. And I could just land on the ice. Get all the ice in the world, really. And look for dark patches on the ice. And, obviously have a detector to see what's below the ice. And then I could get the ice right there. And whatever I hit is awesome. So I may keep the worm just for the gate travel. So we know, is this thing still out of fucking hydrogen? God, I haven't even, where's the hydrogen tank? Let me look. Yes, so, you know what? Before we left, this goddamn thing was full. I went back and checked my log, it was full. Now, I don't know why I went through all the hydrogen disappeared coming through the gate. Actually, it ran out as soon as the gate closed, I noticed. Because remember, okay, I don't know if you remember, but in the log, I came out and I went, holy shit, the wall, and then it said something like, I heard the gate close, and then all the engines went off and I fell about an inch. It wasn't no big deal, but I didn't really connect them until later. That as soon as the gate closed, I ran out of hydrogen. Now, I can't have a witness stand here and look at the green lights or anything and see if that's true. But, that's pretty odd. I noticed that when I reviewed the log. And, yeah, it was exactly the same minute that thing went, boom, they went off. Because why else would you use a whole goddamn tank of hydrogen? I know it's a small tank, but it's huge. Look at it. God damn it. Look at it. It's huge. This thing. It holds a lot of hydrogen. So, I don't get it. I'm not really sure what's going on here. There's some kind of, universal whatnots going on. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unload this. I'll go turn it around. I need more lights. I just wasted a whole day babbling. Actually, it was pretty late in the day already, but yeah, you can see it's just now sunset. So I can either continue to work here. I'm going to unload this for sure because I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it just for back and forth. Now, when I come out the other side, I should be going straight because if you notice, this is even with how I went in. So, yeah, I didn't even have to come up an inch. It just slid, for some reason, slid fucking 100 yards. I'm gonna have to leave this door open just in case, although it worked, so whatever. I think I'm gonna unload this thing and leave everything here because I can always come here to get it from the base if I run out of something. It seems like a lot quicker. I don't know what the hell, man. I just need to stop, think every now and again. It stopped laughing, I heard that. And yeah, so I'm just gonna unload. So this, I can fly with this amount of weight. I didn't just keep going to see where it runs out. I did throw all the platinum in, and yeah, that did. I couldn't go anywhere again. So there's a lot of goddamn platinum. So I'm thinking leave all this here. Oh, not there. Where's the large cargo at? Really? Oh, no, I don't want. Wait a minute. Where the fuck did the large cargo go? It shouldn't be empty. Wait. Large cargo 2. Yeah, I need to name these more specific like I did here. Worm. This will be gate room. Well, it says gate 2. I guess it's... But I should start the name. Well, it's not alphabetical, so whatever. So I'm going to throw all this in here and leave it here. Because this is basically a processing plant, so whatever, man. I mean, God, I always make shit harder on myself. I don't get it. Stop making it harder. Okay, so now we have an empty... Wait a minute, we actually have an empty. My hydrogen tank? Volume 0. That's just the bottles, I think. I didn't name everything. Worm. Yeah, let's get rid of that because I didn't name everything worm. So even the cockpits hold a pretty good amount of shit. So let's find some whiteys down here. So okay, so we don't have ice. Let me disconnect so I can see what the fuck I'm doing here. So I put another control here where I can leave the connector on, but I can unlock it. So I'm unlocked right now. Engines are off, everything's off. We're setting on the gear right now. So now I can better see what's going on over here in inventory. No, not me. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see kind of. So I added a whole bunch of small reactors, which I thought would, you know, in some way help. But it didn't fucking help at nothing, man. Alright, so we're empty now. So theoretically, and not even theoretically, absolutely can leave the ground. So I'm magnetically attached to the connector at this point. So I can leave the ground and go out and turn around in the morning. Yeah, I don't need to be hooked up right now. Although, maybe I do, just for the hydrogen tank filling kind of thing. So yeah, let's leave that connected. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so as you can see, and I just finished these off, and I left some space behind here. And oh, if you want to drop something, I always kind of put these in. But, you know, I tried to make access back here because I want to put the upgrades. But there will be I was thinking, you know, damn it, they're right against the wall now. So that's going to jack with me out. So I was thinking extend it out at least 2 more blocks. So I'm going to get the little, the tick welder and graze the shit out of that. I mean, it gets back there pretty good because I can just clear this out and then just be sideways there and, you know, clear it out. But I have to clear some of this out so I can get the roof. You look how low it gets right here. So I didn't want to bust through the top, so I'm taking it easy on that. Got a ton more welding to do. Son of a pup, man. So yeah, I think I'll do that. This is just going to be the gate cargo ship, basically. Yeah, I'm not going to get complicated with turning around. I'm just going to fly it out and fly it back in. God damn, that's tight, though, isn't it? I mean, I'm not that good of a pilot. Look, I mean, Jesus, dude, I could barely... Well, if I got through the gate, I should be able to get through the door. Except, getting through the gate was easier because you're just skimming the ground. Here, I'm like, ah! You know, I can go up and down and cause problems. Oh, Jesus, that's going to suck. Yeah, not the best pilot in the world. So I was going to, you know, do I have any plates on me? No. That landing bay out there. I need to make a landing bay so I can, like, land the hauler and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I was doing. I don't have any specific plans. I mean, if you know me at all, I have no plans. There's no plans. Hey, what's the plans, Meko Van? Dude, have we met? No plans. Winging it, dude. Yeah, definitely winging it. So do I take out the bottom stairs and just extend? Yeah, I should probably, yeah, because I don't want to have to mine it. If I grind all this shit away, I can just go out. And I don't care what's underneath. So that's the name of the game is, what's the name of the game? Get her done. Alright, so this area here, I might leave. No, I gotta come straight out. So we're gonna get these guys the hell out. Oh, not that guy. See, that's the thing about these. These have a longer reach, I think. Do they have a longer reach than the other one? Or they just, if you just nick something, you destroy it. So yeah, we'll have a landing bay out here. I'll probably pipe underneath. I can't remember where the connector is on that big hauler, but I'll figure that out. I can always do it later. And yeah, that way we could transfer goods, man. What the hell? Why do I always do that to myself? Hey, look. Oh, what do they call that? That was called, oh, they had a term for that. The better mousetrap guy, making it complicated. Rube Goldberg. Yeah, that's it. I'm a rube. Yeah, now I know where they got the word. They were thinking of me and said, hey, that goddamn Meko Van's a Rube Goldberg kind of guy. That was back in the day. A lot of people probably don't even know what the hell that is. But you would make it so complicated unnecessarily. I think they have a video game about that. Yeah, I can't remember what that was called, but it was pretty fun. You just had all kinds of pieces and parts to do a simple thing like open a refrigerator door. You know, or something stupid like that. Rube Goldberg. God, I haven't even thought of that in, I don't even know how long, man. I mean, I was at work, man, one time, and the boss man said it, and he didn't think I knew what he meant. I was like, I know exactly what you mean, you bastard. What do you mean I'm Rube Goldberging it? I am not, dude. Making it more complicated. You're just stupid. No, I didn't say that, because, you know, boss and all. It just seems complicated to retards like you. No. Can you imagine saying that to your boss? Then another time, he caught me listening to some tunes. I think it was like Jethro Tull. And he's like, you don't know who Jethro Tull is. I'm like, oh, man, please. God damn. I don't know who Jethro Tull is. It ain't a person anyway. It's a band. Although he knew that. A lot of people make that mistake, thinking it's a guy, but whatever. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's pretty funny. Why I make it so hard on myself, I have no fucking clue. That's what happens when you're out here and you're not trained. Whoa, okay. I thought I was backing off of something there. You know, you're not trained. You're a cargo handler. Suddenly you're designing ships again, and I mean, it's different, man. It's different. I don't know anything about, you know, planetary whatnots. I mean, in the asteroid days, back in the asteroid wars, I could build all kinds of ships. But that's different when you can hover almost indefinitely, you know, any way you want. I mean, right now I'm kind of stuck with the whole gravity thing. That's a whole different beast, man. I don't know. Alright, so we're going to have a landing pad up here, and yeah, I'll put some heavy armor in there at some point. Well, should I just bring that down? I may go bigger than this, but if you don't have it, you know, attached, accidents happen. Whoa, Jesus, that's a gully and a half. I'm out here in the dark. I don't know what the hell's out here. I'm just wandering around like there ain't no goddamn wild animals going to come bite my ass off. Yeah, let me just close it in. Fuck it. Nothing else. We got a beam helping to hold it up if I cut it the wrong way. What do they call that where you have to be attached? I can't remember. Support. Voxel support. Yeah, you gotta have it. Yeah, I think, matter of fact, you might have missed out on that whole, you know, cutting the branch I was standing on trick. Because I didn't realize. Oh, it was when I was taking out the old gate on the moon. That whole big floor, when I was grinding all that out, well, I cut it into pieces and then was grinding it so I could get the shipping in and out of there. And I cut one, and the part I was on wasn't on a stanchion. And, okay, I gotta figure out, this ain't big enough for that big old giant ship, is it? Nah, that big old ship, it's gotta be like, whew. I might have to go twice as far out, man. How's that gonna be working? You know that big one I'm talking about, the hauler? That thing can haul a shit, because we know that. I did take off 4 of the engines, though. So it would fit there. Was it 4? God, it might have been 6. So I gotta be cool about that. Anyway, but I'll test fly it before I just go jetting off the edge of the fucking building, man. I know, hard to believe. Can I get any of that? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, look at that. That's like flush right there, man. I didn't think I could get that in there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, what? Yeah, I can get in that little crevice. What is it, the stupid root? It is, it's the fucking root. I gotta crash you down. I mean, no, not really. I'm gonna keep you. I like it. Gotta have a tree. The bush gotta go. Matter of fact, let's just make it my goal in life to kill you. Can I kill it? No, but I can chip off of the cliff it's holding on to, because I think that's what it does. There we go. Or is it just gonna be flying? It might just be flying. Or it might disappear because there's no more ground. Funny how the aliens of people, whoever owns the gates, they don't give a shit. Now here I am, you know, closing it in. You know what I'm saying? Straightening it off. They don't care. They just want to goddamn... God, this fucking thing, I swear to God. Why is there always something like that? Yeah, let me just start welding, see what happens. I love this welder. This is awesome shit right here. This is... I think it's called the Elite. I'm not sure. I know I'm not qualified to use it, but I'm going to use it anyway. Alright. I'm done. Where's the coffee? Miller time. Let's get some more steel plates. As many as I can goddamn carry, really. I don't know why I'm freaking nitpicking around. Gimme. Oh, wow. Really? I gotta start manufacturing goddamn plates real quick. Wait a minute. I don't even have any. Wait a minute. I don't think I have any. What you call ore to make steel. Iron. I don't have any iron. I don't think. No. Wait. No, I don't. Why don't I? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's right up there with the whole sucking thing. Oh, idiot. Okay, so I'll use up the last of these. And then I will jet and go get some more, because I know I got... Wait a minute. Oh, they're all on the moon. I was going to say, I took out that whole goddamn landing bay of the original Stargate. So I got tons of steel up there. I think I have tons and tons back at the base, so I may happy cricket it on over. But yeah, I can land that hauler over here, and I will pipe it in. I just haven't figured that out yet. I'll go underground and just come out. But I'd like to know how that would work with that hauler. Yeah, that's gonna bug me. Yeah, that's gonna bug me. There we go. No? Do things ever just bug you? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Rube Goldberg. I put a little fence around that hole over there, because I will fall in it. So yeah, I wasn't really doing anything special today. I was just, I mean, I could have logged all the construction I did on these things, but I was like, well, you know, nobody wants to watch me weld all day, and what are you doing? I'm welding. But this is for a specific purpose that we were just talking about, so it might be alright. Yeah, so the worm is not going to be flying across the planet back to the base. I've come to that decision. I'm just going to fly it out, turn it around, and go back through. But you see, right now, I was bringing tons of ore those dumb assholes left in their storage before they left. So I stole it all. I mean, I have to do it. I don't think they're coming back. I mean, everything looks different now, so. I mean, I changed every damn thing up there. That whole entire station is new. The old one's gone and recycled. And yeah, that doesn't really matter. They can come back and kill me anyway. But yeah, so I'm thinking, is that thing falling down, or I don't know if it looks lower or just because I took the rock out. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some. Oh my god! So I need. Okay. We do have assemblers here, but I need ore. Is there iron on the moon? I don't remember seeing iron. Oh wait, that whole goddamn. That's right. I frickin' that asteroid. It's almost completely iron. So I can get that, load this up again, and do another scooch. So we'll scooch right on in with a bunch of ore and get that shit processing. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna turn this bitch around is what I'm gonna do. And go back through. So probably on my next log I'll be there loading it up with frickin' ore, man. Because I can leave, you know, components there because I'll be working up there too. So it's nice that I got components here, I got components at the base, I got them on the moon. I probably have way too much of everything at this point. But hey, that's great. Way too much of everything. I got way too much of everything. How many times do you ever get a chance to frickin' say that in your life? Yeah, I rarely have that opportunity. So I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, be happy about that. So I'm going to head back up. And next time I'll be back up there bringing a bunch more goddamn ore down. And ice. I got, oh my god, I got frickin' tons of ice. Seeing how I don't have a good miner to use down here, it seems easier up there to get ice. And then I have those little spouts that spit out the rock as I go. So I know I made a mistake and they were spitting out frickin' iron. So that kind of sucked, but whatever. Anyway, you guys have a good one and I'll catch you next time. Computer, in log.